But why, some say, the moon? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain?
Oh, that view is tremendous.
The American adventure is driven forward by challenge, competition, and creativity.
Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum has always been an immensely popular museum. 350 million visitors since opening in 1976.
Confined within these walls and windows are the products of American men and women whose imagination and determination could not be confined.
We really want to engage with our visitors in a new way to further build our reputation as a popular go-to destination, but also to continue to tell the story of aerospace.
The building was built in 1976. We have more visitors in this museum than many other museums in the world. It's the most popular museum in the country. After 350 plus million people going through the building, it was just taking a lot of beating. So it was time to do a lot of facelift, and that led to other things needing to be replaced.
In the wake of a regional earthquake, we realized there was some damage to the exterior of the building, which required the replacement of the exterior panels of the building. So that led to our transformation project, where now we're redoing all the exhibits in the building.
What is not new is that when you come to the museum, you are seeing the real artifacts, and we are telling those stories with those artifacts. So that's not new. What is new, the design of the galleries is much more user-friendly. We have included a lot more in video and computer interactives, labels that are active learning so that you can start a conversation. Give every visitor an avenue into the story from where they're starting.
We were able to build a very large AV central server room that feeds the entire building. All of the interactives are basically fed from one source. It's very controllable. It takes a lot less people to manage. The upgrades can be sort of hot swaps, so it's a lot easier to upgrade galleries and pieces as needed, and content for that matter. Before, it was a lot of separate sources within galleries, and now it's sort of centralized to our server room, which makes it a lot more easy to work on. We have a lot of uncompressed, extremely high resolution video playing in these galleries over multiple screens. Some are 11 screens, very strange aspect ratios, and because of that we had to go really out of the box when it came to the graphics computing power of those. So we have a very large matrix swisher downstairs, which, fancy terminology, we can take any source we have within our server room and send it to any destination in the building. And we have redundancies within all our servers. The screens to go down, we would instantly get a message of that happening and have a computer switch over another source and bring it right back up online with very little downtime at all.
We hope that by adding some of this technology that they do have a deeper experience. I have been working on our Destination Moon exhibit for almost 12 years, and I almost cried. It's like almost this sigh of relief, because I've been looking at these labels and these interactives on my little computer or my screens at my desktop, but when you walk in and see them on the walls, incredibly powerful.
One World Connected, I think, is amazing. It gives you another aspect of looking back on our Earth, things people normally don't get to see, animal tracking, wind currents, things like that.
We've seen a great boost in our enthusiasm so we can present this new building to the public. We're coming out of the wake of COVID, we're thinking about all these other things, and we've been in this project anyway, and so now we're seeing the fruits of that labor.
We're here from Utah. We're so delighted to have this opportunity to share with our grandson.
This is kind of the top of the list as far as the Smithsonians that we were going to visit.
Welcome to the Air and Space Museum. We are now open. Come enjoy what is a national treasure.
I love that I work in a place where human imagination and science combined, and we can explore. This is a place of the success of human imagination and science.
Like our ancestors, we are always at the edge of the unknown. In the next 100 years, the American spirit of adventure can find out even more about the forces of nature, how to harness them, preserve them, explore the great riches of the ocean, still an uncharted frontier, turn space into a partner for controlling pollution and instant communication to every corner of the world. Learn how to make our energy resources renewable and draw new energy from sun and earth. Develop new agricultural technologies so all the deserts of the earth can bloom. Conquer many more of humanity's deadly enemies, such as cancer and heart disease. As Thoreau reminded us long before the age of air and space, the frontiers are not east or west, north or south, but wherever man fronts a fact. The American adventure is driven forward by challenge, competition, and creativity. It demands of us sweat and sacrifice and gives us substance and satisfaction. Our country must never cease to be a place where men and women try the untried, test the impossible, and take uncertain paths unto the unknown.